I have 3 miniatures that I think I got on a Kickstarter, God knows when, and I just found them recently in a drawer and they were primed, and I thought, why don't we get these 3 painted up? So I will try and find out, but yeah, I wish I knew. But I think there were 3 sort of one-off things from Kickstarter. So you've got this kind of ranger type character here, dual wielding an axe and sword. He's going to be my captain for Frostgrave. And then I have the wizard that I painted up on stream the other day. And now we're going to do this lady. Now I think she's actually meant to be a rogue. She's got like a dagger on her behind her hip there. But I will be painting her up as a wizard. Yeah, exactly. Where's a Jerry? We need them. Yeah, someone tell Jerry to come on the stream and tell me who these are. That music still feels a bit loud to me. I just want you in the background music. And actually, I don't want this song. I'm trying to find DRM free music so that I can stick the videos on YouTube without them being silenced. But yes, if Jerry was here, he'd probably just go, oh, they're such and such. As his skill. But Lorna, thanks for joining as well. So yes, this is going to be my new series. I've done 2 episodes so far. And this is going to be the 3rd one, where I take a miniature from primer to tabletop in just 1 session. Some will be longer than others. This one I don't think will be too long, because whilst it's a very nice model, it's not massively complex. Yeah, no worries, Lorna, yes. You know, all joking aside, that is one of the reasons why I figured I might as well do it, because I'm here. I'd like to get back into the regular habit of painting. We all have hordes of stuff to do, so why not? And if I can get kept a bit of company and I can give someone a bit of company, then well worth it. How is everyone anyway? Good, Robert, that's good to hear. Hopefully you can see the miniature alright. I've moved the camera, it was a bit higher before, so I've moved it a lot closer to see if you can actually see a bit more detail. Yeah, I'm the same. I fortunately have a job that I can work from home, and have been working from home for the last 10 months. So when all this kicked off about working from home, I was like, oh, okay. No change for me then. But then also, thank God, I have got a job that pays me to work from home. Unlike some people who are just in all sorts of states at the moment. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I'm going to do the majority of the model with contrast paint. So I just did the hair there in Nazdrake yellow. I'm going to do the skin now with Ginnaman's flesh. And what I tend to do is at the end I'll do anything that isn't right for contrast paint. Hey Miguel, welcome back. That sounds like a good idea, swapping a coffee for a beer. I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I think we're all feeling a little bit like that. Hey, day by day, you know, we'll all get through it. Just need tilting this bit a little bit. Just centralise it a little bit. Now the camera's in a slightly newer position, so do let me know if it's either out of focus or anything like that. Cool, thank you. It's good to know. Yeah, so I've picked one. I just wanted to get back into the swing of painting and streaming, so I grabbed whatever models were in the drawer. These three happen to be primed. I have no idea where they came from. I'm pretty sure they were a Kickstarter or special for something. But I've never played Frostgrave, and I'd like to play Frostgrave. I own all the books, and also I just seen they've made the books free today, so that was nice. So I figured, hey, why don't I start building a Frostgrave warband? Oh, hey Tuffy. Morning, Manda. Yeah, so that's the plan. She's going to be the apprentice to the wizard who I did a couple of days ago. So they're going to go out there and do some spell slinging together. I've no idea what I'm going to... I'm literally winging it. I haven't thought about what colours to do things. Yeah, I feel like they would be like elementalists or something. Yes, Osprey. If you go to Osprey Games, um, there is a voucher code. I think, what is it? It's I think it's FGV 2020. So if you put the rule book in and try and buy it on PDF, I think it's £15. You put the code in, you get it for free. I think if you just Google, I'm sure if you Google it, it may. I think it's even been in the Discord for Beasts of War. It's around. You can find it, and you can get the main rule book, Dark Alchemy, which I think is one of the expansions, and then there's another small rule book for solo play. Yeah. So I think all in all it cost you about £20 for the various bits and pieces, but you can get it for absolutely tuffing. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, so everyone, even if you don't think you're going to play Frostgrave, you might as well go and grab the rulebook for free on PDF, because you never know. And certainly when I've watched Let's Plays of it, it does look like a fun game. You sort of create your wizard and your apprentice. Very geared towards sort of campaign, because they level up and learn new spells, and you can build your warband and they take on new skills, and so on and so forth. Well, that's, yes. So I'm going to probably play the first edition, but yeah, that's another reason as well, Mando. I didn't think I was dreaming it. I was pretty sure I'd seen that they were talking about a second edition. conjurers and stuff, because I think there's an expansion called the Ghosts of Acapella or Poco or something like that, Archipelago or something like that, which I think takes place in some sort of jungle. So I think there's scope to do other bits and pieces, certainly. Oh, is that a separate version? Is it? Okay, I thought it was like an expansion. Going loco in Acapulco, something like that, yeah. Yes, the random wandering monsters, which is cool for us with all our random collections of stuff. I'm going to do the boots in snakebite leather. By the way, if anyone's working or anything and wants to take a picture, just chuck it in the chat. I always like seeing what people are up to. Yeah, the snakebite leather is a good contrast paint. Some are better than others. This one is good. Yeah, I've been there, Rob. It happens, man. It happens more often than I would like, to be honest. Quite a few times I kind of go, I just don't feel it, and then you're like, oh god, there's so... I think it's why I'm starting to cut down on a few things. Like, I'm going to sell off some sets that I'm never going to open. Because sometimes I think, just for me, it's like having so much stuff. It's like, I get depressed about how much you've got, and you think to yourself, I'm just going to get rid of it. Yeah, that's not good, Amanda. Right, I need a good complementary colour in between the purple of her dress and the yellow of her hair. What do you reckon, folks? What colour should this sort of, is it, I guess it's a bodice and then like the sleeves there? Trying to see what colour I would like. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Red kind of complements in between, doesn't it? That's what my colour wheel would tell me. Might go with a bit of well, orangey red. And the rich warm green for the top. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Janice. Let me have a look. I think given she's going to be probably an elementalist, we're going to go with a bit of a mix between Iliadin yellow and Blood Angels red. We're going to go for something in between. Let's see what we get. This looks alright. So this was about a 2-to-1 mix of Iliadin yellow and Blood Angels red. Yeah, I think on the back it seems to, but yeah, we'll maybe go over it again. We might darken it down a little bit. We'll go a bit more with the red, I think. I like the front better than I like the back. Coming along though. Just want a bit of Corax white just to tidy up a few areas. Tiny bit of skin. This is the only problem with contrast, is you have to keep going back to areas that you've done, because as the paint settles and draws away, it does leave gaps behind. Okay, so now the sleeves. Now, do I want to do the sleeves the same red? Because they're like slip-on sleeves that she's wearing. Might be a bit too much if I change colour again. That's complementary to let's go. We'll go with this yellowy green. She's quite flamboyant, she can take it. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. I could stick with white. I could use the Apocryphy white, because they actually get quite good. And where another colour might sort of be a bit too much. Let's darken them up a little bit with the Apocryphy white and then go from there. Can always come back to it last once the rest of it's done and say we'll do that and then we'll line it back up again. Right, we're going to switch to, I'm going to give her a gold necklace. So we're going to switch to some Retributor Armor Gold. And then I'm going to give her a silver headband. Well, again, thanks everyone for being here. We've had like 10 people in the chat and watching, which is nice. I think there's 8 now, I think. It's always super nice to have people around. Yes. But that is another reason to be thankful, because trust me, Friday night there are a million people streaming and plenty of better painters than me streaming, yet you guys come in and said hello. Even if it's just to pop in and say hello and then go and watch someone else or drift around different channels. I appreciate it. Ah, thanks. That's nice to know. Yeah, I like it. It's always people I know coming in and saying hello. Why was that paused? Well, but I was enjoying it anyway, but okay. Right, I'd like a really light brown, maybe a sandy colour. What can we go with? Let's go with this. Just want to pick out some details on the boots. Too close to her skin colour. Don't like that. She's looking alright. Okay, let's do some where's my Ruin Fang? Ruin Fang steel? Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. It's a tiny little dagger, but we're just giving it a bit of light on top. trying to decide what these are. I think they're going to be like a chain on her hip. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a tiny amount of highlight for the gold. How are we doing? 52 minutes. That's a pretty good timing. So this whole series I'm going to do is called From Primer to Tabletop, and the point is, you know, not much effort, getting tabletop looking good miniatures and doing it in just a single sitting. So I've already done an elf prince the other day. I did the wizard last night. So today we're doing this person. Now it's not including basing, so I will do basing, and I don't know what I'm going to base this person yet, so the basing won't be done tonight. But if there's time, I might as well move on to the other person, because honestly, looking at this, I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to do much more. Yeah, I have too. I have Core Frostgrave and a bunch of other bits and pieces that I picked up when I've been at conventions or something, but I've never sat down and played Frostgrave, so why not? And like you say, there's a new version coming out, so you know, it'd be good to sort of have a play of it, see what I think, and then jump in when the new version comes. Yeah, I've got a that's funny, that's what I figured I'd probably end up using high elves for, because they don't have much else use. Although I fully intend to use my high elves as new elves. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave her sleeves as white. And they look cool. Right, let's give her a quick once over. Oh yeah, I was going to add a bit of a blue tinge to the dagger. We might go... Yeah, we'll go blue. We'll make it look a bit magical. Yeah, higher shelves, yeah. Right. Oh, what previews? What am I? Oh, is this the new High Elf stuff? Is it? Is that tomorrow? I wasn't aware that was tomorrow. But yes, that's good. If there's, I won't be buying any of it, but it'd be nice to see it. I'm pretty much on a buying hiatus for hobby at the moment. I'm gonna sweat the asset. I have a shed ton of it. No. Hey Kaz. You've joined on your actual streamer handle, eh? I think I showed you this miniature yesterday, so yeah, she is, apart from a base, she is all bar but done. So then we'll move on to, it's only early, so let's move on to the, let's call him a ranger, but in Frostgrave world, I think he'll be my captain. So I think in one of the expansions you can have a captain who is a bit more than the grunt. He does actually level with your characters and get some abilities. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think she's turned out alright. Well, we spent, it's dead on an hour. My stream just hit 1 hour. Just saw one little bit I want to catch. It looked much better. You're absolutely on the money. Let me have a look. Still a little bit, but way better than what it was. I could maybe go over again down this section just to try and match it in, but it looked a lot less stark than it was before, right? So, oh, I've missed out the motif on her back of her cloak there. Let's do that. Yes, she is human, I believe. I could see no reason why she wouldn't be. She doesn't look elvish to me at all. I think they're all human characters. I'm pretty sure. Given we have got time, I am going to re-block out the inside of that cloak there and change that to be like a more of a cream colour, I think. Especially because Gaz is here now and he's made me, you know, he's making me feel the pressure. Bloody Gaz joining your stream, making you feel it. Yeah, I know. And we've got time. We've only been painting for an hour, so we've smashed it so far. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It's just whether I keep it this colour or darken it down even just one little bit, I don't know. But I could actually even just keep it this colour. I might just run a bit of the same white I used. You mean this kind of chord line here? Boob definition. It's not that kind of stream, Gaz. Crikey. Right, comes in here, makes me paint nicer, and then chucks some filth in. So you're saying this bit here, right? This sort of underneath where there's like a bit of structure there. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That kind of promise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright. My wife better not be watching. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's not about whether I like it or not, it's whether I've bloody got a steady enough hand to do it. That's not too bad. Better? Make sure it's one solid line. You're right, it does break up the top a little bit, so that's definitely a plus. Yeah, I think that's done the trick, I think. Maybe just once more around that side, I think. Yeah, alright, you're right again. Fair enough. You always bloody are. Oh, what's this? Reveals coming in. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll watch that tomorrow then. Thank you for that. I must find out from Jerry what his GW rant was. I sort of didn't really read the rest of it. I just saw him go off on one in Discord today. Yeah, I think she looks a lot better now with the inside of the dress cloak, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think that I got that impression too. And it didn't sound like it was just a, you know, a little bit dislike. It sounded like it was you know, fairly deep-seated, deep-rooted dislike of everything they do. Which I guess I don't understand. That's why I just wanted to get some of the context, because I thought didn't he used to work for them? Which may explain, he maybe has some inside knowledge. I don't really have an issue with them. My only issue with them is the pricing of their products and how no kid could possibly, you know, be in the hobby without, you know, just off their own merits, really. It's not. It should be a hobby for everyone, and it's not. Right, I think she's done, folks. My apprentice shall stand them side by side in a sec and see if they work as a couple. Yeah, I just looked at it and just thought, you know what, sod it. I'm going to chuck a bit of gem paint on it and assume that she's got some big old jewel there sat on her belt buckle. Why not? You know, some. Is it costume jewellery? Is it a whacking great big emerald? Who knows? She's a lady with style. She's gonna have something. And then I'll be straight back. So don't go anywhere. I'm literally going to stop the stream so that Twitch catches the end, and then I'll start a new stream so I can start a new video. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me, folks. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Right, I'll be back in literally 10 seconds.